All right, so what's good, YouTube? It's Debonair tuning in here with another video. And look, this is the book of Joshua, chapters 24 and verse 14. It says this: Now therefore fear the Lord and serve him in sincerity and truth, and put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood and in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord. Right, so the Lord is speaking right to the Israelites, and he's letting them know, hey, you got to figure out what God you're going to serve. Are you going to serve the gods of this world, or are you going to serve me? Right, so you got to figure out who you're going to serve right in these last days. You got to figure out if you're going to serve your phone more than the Most High. Are you going to serve you more than the Most High? Are you going to serve family members more than the Most High? The gods that America put forth, are you going to serve these gods before the Most High? Right? Like, you got to really choose and be sincere in this thing and ask the Lord, right, for guidance. If you don't know what you're really doing, you know, if you don't know what you're doing, ask the Lord for guidance, right? So through the Spirit, the overall message is you got to serve the Most High God. You got to figure out what you truly want to do, and you got to pick a side, like you read about in the book of Matthew chapter 6. The Lord said, either you go serve Mammon, right, or you're going to serve me. Either you're going to serve money, or you're going to serve me. Either you're going to be in the house, right, for some time throughout your day, studying, praying, meditating in the scriptures, or are you going to be outside doing folly and doing the foolishness of this world? What are you going to do? Who are you going to serve in this thing? Who will you submit to in these last days? Right, so it says in verse 15, it says, and if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose ye this day whom ye will serve, whether the gods which your fathers have served, that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites, in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Right, so we got to have the same spirit as Joshua, and we got to serve the Lord. Right, when it comes to serving the Lord, it's a lot of things that go into it. Right, but they're not hard things to do. Like you read about in 1 John, let's bring it out. I want to bring out 1 John chapters 5 and verse 3, right? Because it's very important to understand, right, that what the Lord really wants from us. Like you read about in Ecclesiastes chapters 12 and verse 13. These are quick precepts for people that don't really know about them. The Lord said, if you love me, aka if you serve me in this thing, and you got to keep my commandments, right? You read about that in the book of 1 John chapters 5 and verse 3. The Lord says, if you love me, you will keep my commandments. Right now, I can't really flip to it because I'm working with one hand, but that's a quick quote. You know, you can actually look that up, you know, and, you know, kind of write that down because that's very important. You know, so the overall message is you got to figure out who you will serve this day. Will you serve the things of this world, the things of this life, or will you serve the Most High? Choose. Right now, at this very moment, you got to choose. You got to make this choice. The Lord wants you to make a choice right now. Figure out what you're going to do, right? And don't be on some BS about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be on some BS and lollygag and be on fire one moment and then get tossed to and fro and be cold the next moment. We're not dealing with that. Ultimately, the Lord is not dealing with that. So with that being said, that's the book of Joshua chapters 24 and verse 14 on down through verse 15. Right? Figure out who you're going to serve today. You know what I'm saying? Make your choice. If you're going to be in the world, be in the world. Don't fake it. If you go be in this the scriptures, right? Be in the scriptures. Don't fake it. You know, so with that being said, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High. I'll catch y'all later in the next video. Peace.